I should be happy. I got everything I want. Brian Blaze is going to give some punk beating of a lifetime at Hardcore Hell. A show that wouldn't even happen if the undeniable didn't rescue Anarchy. I finally got my tag team partner on board. Me and Uncle Bill Behrens are defending our tag team championships. Shane Marks, my brother, is in the main event of Hardcore Hell defending his Anarchy Heavyweight Championship. I should be ecstatic. I got on bright flashy pants, cool shoes, a badass jacket. I got everything I ever wanted. I'm standing in my wrestling ring, a wrestling ring I own. This is mine. This is my promotion. I got everything I ever wanted, but I can't focus on having a good time because of you, Jacob Ashworth. I cannot get my mind around enjoying a triumphant April 24th at Hardcore Hell because of you, Jacob Ashworth, and because of one thing that you said. You had the audacity to say you had it so much different because you came up differently than Shane Marks. You came from a different place than Shane Marks. Well, let me tell you something, son. You are right. Shane Marks came from the kind of place that scares people like you to death. Shane Marks came from the kind of place that made it so the Braves had to take their ass to Cobb County. He is the reason they wouldn't take you to see Chipper Jones hit the damn baseball. Shane Marks comes from the kind of place that made your mama check you just a time or two extra at night, because he comes from the kind of place where nightmares are made. But guess what, Jacob? Shane Marks doesn't come from the kind of place that you did. But I do. And long before I was the magnificent, resplendent fashion plate that you see in front of you now, I was this. A fat black kid, Northwest Alabama, surrounded by nothing but Jacob Ashworths. That's right, Jacob. I've been fighting sons of bitches like you my whole life, and you have tried to take every bit of joy I have ever mustered up from me. That is why I can't get focused. That is why I am so damn angry, because of you, Jacob Ashworth, and what you represent. The very worst that this country has to offer is represented in everything you stand for, Jacob Ashworth. You are the reason I ain't never walked in no store holding my girlfriend's hand, because folks don't like when colors contrast like that, Shane. You are the reason, Jacob, that I ain't never had a half a good day in my life where I called home. So yeah, Shane, he ain't from a place like that, but me and you are, and I fought to get out of it. And I done whooped a mini ass that looked just like yours, so you can bet your last money I have told him everything he needs to know about beating your ass, Jacob Ashworth, because guess what? Shane Marks can beat you on talent. Shane Marks can beat you on experience. The only thing you might have over him might just be pure, stubborn heart. But I know how to beat that out of y'all too, because every day I wake up, Shane, and every day I'm a success. That's another one of them that's mad, laying in a pissy bed because I ain't the one in it. So guess what, Jacob? Come Hardcore Hell, my brother here, he ain't just fighting for the title. My brother here, he ain't just fighting for his reputation. He's fighting for a little old boy who grew up spiting you. He's fighting for his honor. And we taking it all back at Hardcore Hell. Please, champ, tell him what you think.
Jacob Ashworth, I'm offended by you. I'm offended by your actions. I'm offended by your attitude. But moreover, I'm offended by your beliefs that you try to pass off as facts. I'm offended by the actions that you did at the last Anarchy show by putting your hands on me. Why? For all those people to cheer? I don't give a damn how they feel. I damn sure don't give a damn how you feel. I'm offended by the actions of you taking your little grubby hands and picking up my championship. Jacob, this isn't yours. So you don't have the right to carry it in your hand and tout it all over so that people can see, which brings me to my third offense. Your false beliefs that you're trying to pass off as facts. The belief that you have the people eating out of the palm of your hands with hope, thinking that you're going to beat me at hardcore hell. Jacob Ashworth, I want you to understand, and I want the people in Cornelia to understand, no matter how much hope that you give them, I live in reality. Here's my facts. The fact is, I, once again, am in the main event of hardcore hell. Let that sink in. And for the second time, I am walking in as the Anarchy heavyweight champion, where everybody thought their first faux hero was going to take from me, and I laid his ass out. April 24th, at Hardcore Hell in the Landmarks Arena. Jacob, I'm going to hit you with a huge dose of reality. The same reality that those people felt at the last Hardcore Hell. I am going to lay you out in the middle of the ring. Because my actions say I have to beat the hell out of you. And it was all said and done, Jacob. My attitude is to do to you what people before you did to people before us. I am going to segregate you from the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship, and I'm going to tell you to sit your ass at the back of the bus. This ride, Anarchy Wrestling, is driven by the undeniable.
We came from separate places, equally as hard, and we didn't just survive, we thrived. So at Hardcore Hell, April 24th, shout out to Minnesota. That's one less we got to worry about. And come Hardcore Hell, we gon' make it too.
Sweet home.